The anniversary we're facing today of September 11th. Appreciate my colleagues' remarks as well. And we have a similar life experience that we've chosen to follow down this path. I was a young private over in Korea on the side of a mountain doing field artillery training when we learned of the attacks here domestically. It was actually September 12th when we were aware of what had happened because of the incredible time zone difference between our two countries. I woke up that morning and heard a lot of radio chatter across our communication network. And I asked my section leader, my squad leader, I said, "What are they talking about?" And he said, "Don't worry, the Army's giving us a training scenario for this exercise we're involved in, and it's just part of that." And I said, "Well, they're talking about the Pentagon getting bombed and the World Trade Center collapsing and thousands of people dead." I said, "That seems awfully far-fetched." And he said, "Yeah, I think so, but it's what the Army came up with." And literally, it wasn't for several more hours until we actually learned of the truth of what had happened with 9/11, and everything changed after that. And today, 18 years later, I'm reflecting on this, and it makes me really conscious of the fact that literally starting today, on September 11, 2019, a legal adult can now enlist in the military of the United States, take an oath, and serve their country and be born after the attacks of 9/11. And yet we are still today involved in conflict in Afghanistan and in countless other places around the world. I kind of view this a bit like a chronic medical condition where you can deal with the effects, but you can't ever seem to cure the disease. And that seems to be what our country is grappling with in regards to terrorism today and in conflicts we're facing around the world. So today especially, if we can try not to just let this day go by as another anniversary, another day of, oh yeah, that happened a long time ago, we've done this 18 times now or 17 times to remember this. Today, I think, is a milestone change. And I've seen it with younger and younger and younger soldiers coming into our ranks, that we hit a point just a few years ago where young soldiers coming in couldn't even remember 9/11 because they didn't yet have the cognitive ability to remember things as a very young child. And now, starting today, we'll have young people coming in who weren't even born at the time of the attacks, and yet they volunteer to serve. They've known nothing in their life but our country being at war in one way or another. And I don't want that to be diminished, and would appreciate my colleagues' attention to that. And if you could print my remarks, I'd appreciate it too. Thank you.
Without objection, that's so ordered. And with that in mind, if all senators, guests in the gallery, and staff will please rise for a moment of silence. Thank you.